Welcome to Shadows of Power, political thriller tales. This is White House Under Siege. The sun rises over a snow-covered Camp David, painting the serene landscape in soft hues of gold. Inside, the first family prepares for a drive through the countryside, with Michael Sawyer, the head of their Secret Service detail, at the wheel. Laughter and casual conversation fill the air, but within minutes, the idyllic scene takes a dark turn. Ice-laden roads and a sudden accident lead to tragedy as the First Lady's car plunges into the abyss. Michael fights to save her, but fate intervenes cruelly. The nation's grief mirrors Michael's torment, and the once trusted protector is left questioning his place in the world. With his career in tatters, Michael retreats to a desk job at the State Department. The shadow of his failure looms large over him, a constant reminder of a day he cannot change. But as Washington, D.C. carries on, an unseen threat grows closer. The calm before the storm is almost unbearable, as Michael's dormant instincts sense something sinister on the horizon. It begins like any other day. Tourists meander around the White House, and staffers prepare for their daily routines. But the skies above Washington, D.C. suddenly thunder with the sound of fighter jets. The peaceful morning shatters as explosions rip through the city. Smoke and debris cloud the air, and the iconic White House lawn becomes a battlefield. Armed terrorists emerge from the chaos, their mission clear: to seize control of the nation's heart. From his state office, Michael watches the scene unfold, his instincts instantly kicking in. Though no longer an agent, the protector in him cannot stand idly by. He arms himself and races toward the White House, fully aware of the monumental danger he faces. The city's silence is now broken by sirens, gunfire, and the screams of the innocent as America's symbols of power crumble under attack. Within the White House, chaos reigns. The once secure halls are now patrolled by heavily armed intruders, their presence menacing and unyielding. Hostages are herded into corners, including President Monroe, who is forced to his knees in the high-security bunker. Surveillance feeds flicker, showing the extent of the devastation outside. Yet amid the terror, a lone figure sneaks through the shadows. Michael Sawyer, a ghost in a fortress under siege. Michael's movements are calculated, his knowledge of the building an invaluable weapon. As he takes out isolated guards with precision, he gathers intel on the enemy's plans. With each step, he grows closer to the president, but also to the cold truth. This is no ordinary group of invaders. Their leader, Kangala, is as cunning as he is ruthless, and the stakes are nothing short of national survival. Deep in the bunker, President Monroe faces Kangala, the mastermind behind the attack. Calm and unflinching, Kangala reveals his demands. He wants President Monroe to surrender Amori Bindu, a high-value spy from Kangala's country, who was arrested for trying to gain access to Bunker 2, a heavily guarded bunker under the Capitol which houses the nation's most valued secrets. Upon his surrender, Bindu will be given access to Bunker 2 to obtain what he came for. If his demands are not met, he threatens a nuclear war on the United States. Monroe, bloodied but unbroken, refuses to bow as he knows he could never surrender what's in Bunker 2. Only thought of as myth to many, located in Bunker 2 is the Presidential Book of Secrets. It holds the nation's most valuable secrets, and if it falls into the wrong hands, it could mean the end of the nation as we know it. President Monroe's defiance served as a beacon of resistance in the heart of enemy control. The tension between the two men is palpable, a psychological battle of wits and willpower. Meanwhile, Michael edges closer to the bunker, his path riddled with traps and heavily armed guards. Every encounter sharpens his resolve, every victory pushing him closer to the president. As he closes in, Michael understands the gravity of his mission. Failure isn't an option, not when the president's life and the nation's future hang in the balance. The halls of the White House become a deadly game of cat and mouse as Michael engages the enemy in close combat. Quick, silent, and efficient, he turns the terrorists' own tactics against them. Using the labyrinthine layout of the building to his advantage, each takedown brings him closer to dismantling their operation, but also reveals the full scope of Kangala's plan, a chilling blueprint of destruction and control. In the midst of the chaos, Michael stumbles upon survivors, staffers hiding in fear, praying for rescue. He reassures them with quiet determination, his resolve inspiring hope in the face of despair. The contrast between the raging battles and these fleeting moments of humanity highlights the gravity of his mission: saving lives, no matter the cost. Back outside, Emily Sawyer, Michael's resourceful daughter, becomes an unexpected hero. Trapped in the chaos, she uses her wits to hack into the terrorists' communication system, relaying critical intel to her father. Her courage and ingenuity are a stark reminder that bravery runs in the family. Though young, her actions have a profound impact, tilting the balance of the fight in her father's favor. As Emily's stream of information reaches Michael, the father-daughter connection becomes a lifeline. Her updates give him an edge against the invaders, but also serve as a reminder of what's at stake. It's not just the president or the White House. It's a future they both deserve to fight for. The climactic confrontation unfolds in the depths of the White House bunker. Kangala and Michael face off in a brutal, high-stakes battle where every move could mean life or death. Kangala, armed with intellect and a deadly arsenal, pushes Mike to his limits. But Michael, driven by his loyalty and unrelenting will, refuses to back down. The room becomes a battleground of fists, weapons, and strategy as their fight reaches its peak. With one final act of courage, Michael overpowers Kangala, neutralizing the threat once and for all. The silence that follows is deafening, broken only by the labored breaths of a victorious protector. In that moment, the White House, though battered, stands resilient, a symbol of unyielding strength. Morning breaks over Washington, D.C., and the White House stands tall, though its scars remain. Soldiers and emergency crews work tirelessly to restore order, their unity a testament to the nation's resilience. President Monroe, flanked by his staff, addresses the nation, his words a rallying cry for hope and recovery. Amid the crowd, Michael Sawyer watches quietly, his face a mixture of relief and reflection. The weight of the battle lingers, but so does the pride of knowing he gave everything to protect his country. As he turns to reunite with Emily, a father and daughter find solace in each other, their bond stronger than ever. Together, they embody the unbreakable spirit of a nation that refuses to fall. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. See you on the next video.